Hi, everybody. I'm Siobhan France, like Kathleen said, and welcome. So what you're going to hear about is a trillion-dollar industry today in the health and wellness industry. And that's according to Paul Zane Pilsner. He's a world economist. You're going to hear about a company and a product line that is perfectly positioned to dominate in this industry. So to kick things off, I'm going to show you a 2005 ABC primetime investigative report. It's old, it's antiquated, it's 2005, but it's really the beginning of our company's story and how things all came about. So I want you to think about two things as you watch this ABC News report. First thing is, who needs this information? And the second thing is, if you were an investor, would you be excited about having ownership in a company like this? Let's see.
You want to get an edge on turning back the clock with just a few pills? Who doesn't? Well, it's no longer science fiction, but science possibility, a potential breakthrough. As I found out firsthand, there may be a way to erase years, at least inside my body. Granted, it's down the road, but some scientists are wondering if a new pill I took might offer a very long life. It may not look like the fountain of youth, but inside this nondescript building, I'm about to become part of an exciting experiment, a kind of guinea pig. Dr. McCord, okay. I'm here at the University of Colorado in Denver to meet Dr. Joe McCord, a world-renowned scientist. This is pretty exciting stuff you're finding, huh?
It is. We're very excited about it.
His latest research could very well unravel the mystery of aging itself. And his decades of experiments may have the potential of adding years to people's lives and possibly prevent chronic diseases like cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. It all centers around this small yellow pill, and for me, it begins with a blood test.
There we go.
It wouldn't be the first time I've given blood for this company. They want to check my levels of something called T-bars, which is a rough indicator of a person's actual age. T-bars can identify a condition known as oxidative stress, a kind of measure of the wear and tear on our bodies. Oxidative stress, like the rusting of an engine, is not a good thing.
Bad for the body,
Leading to disease.
leading to disease and leading to malfunction, and importantly, leading to what we call aging. It is a slow progression of increasing oxidative stress. That's the main characteristic biochemically of the aging process.
The problem of aging begins with the very food we eat to give us energy. As our cells burn that food, they also release toxic chemicals. Those chemicals, you may know them as free radicals, react with all the components of our cells, literally bombarding them millions of times per second, damaging all our cells. The result? Oxidative stress. We all have it. The body fights back with a system of defenses. It makes two antioxidant enzymes, catalase and SOD, whose job is to gobble up the free radicals before they can harm our cells. So, doctor, how often do I take these? And so, here I go. With that swallow, I've just become part of a potentially landmark scientific experiment. Doesn't taste bad. It's called Protandim, and tests on both mice and humans have already shown that it revs up the manufacture of those good enzymes in our body. More enzymes, fewer free radicals to harm us.
Right now, all we know is that this preparation decreases oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is not a disease, just like aging is not in itself a disease, but it's something that accompanies and is attached to many disease processes. So you can see the age-related.
Normally, oxidative stress, measured by those T-bars, increases with age. But in Dr. McCord's tests, taking just one pill of Protandim a day reversed that trend for everyone at every age, even for an 80-year-old.
They all are reduced to the level of oxidative stress that one would expect, frankly, in a newborn or a very young child.
High oxidative stress is associated with more than aging. It's been linked to hundreds of illnesses.
It's at the very center of many diseases: liver disease, diabetes, emphysema, asthma, I've studied all of these: strokes, heart attacks, even mental disease. Yes, depression, Alzheimer's disease, depression.
Dr. James Crapo with the National Jewish Medical Center in Denver is also researching Protandim for the company. But what about my progress? After nearly 2 weeks now, it's time to get my results. Dr. McCord calculates the numbers. The result? My level of oxidative stress has declined dramatically.
45%, that's excellent.
Just look at where I fall on the graph, before and after.
Which, if extrapolated back, is the level you would see in a newborn baby.
Would you suggest I keep taking this supplement?
I would. I can't guarantee it's going to extend your life. I can't guarantee it's going to eliminate any diseases or cure any diseases.
But we do know that oxidative stress is part of those disease processes. I don't want to wait until I'm 80 years old and find out that I should have taken it.
Major universe.
All right. So like we said, that was from 2005, and there is more to that ABC News report. So it's www.abcliveit.com to watch the rest of it. It's really, really good. So I'm going to talk to you about oxidative stress, what it is, why we have it, what we can do about it, and how we can capitalize on the timing of this information as it relates to a business. So let me ask you this. Had you ever heard of oxidative stress prior to watching that news report? Right? Don't feel bad. I hadn't either when I first saw that. Oxidative stress is damage to our cells. It's the process of normal cells being turned into abnormal cells because of free radicals. We get free radicals just by basically taking a deep breath of air. So imagine cutting an apple open and leaving it on the counter. What happens to it? It turns brown, right? That's just by being exposed to the air. We also get free radical damage by the water we drink that has chemicals in it to make it safe, herbicides, fungicides, pesticides, I mean, you name it. We're just living in this toxic pollution and we're breathing that in. So that same oxidation that happens to the apple, well, that's what's happening inside of us. We know that oxidative stress is linked to over 200 diseases and malfunctions in the body. Heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, Parkinson's, I mean, you name it. And what are people doing? People are juicing. People are goji berry, acai berry, this berry. People are taking antioxidants, which means anti-oxidative stress. But as you saw in that news report, those are antioxidants that are direct. They're only able to eliminate one free radical for every one molecule of an antioxidant. So one blueberry for one free radical. Dr. McCord says we are on fire with free radicals, 300 septillion to be exact. That's an astronomical number. So what are our better options? Well, Protandim. What Protandim does inside of the body, it activates a protein messenger called NRF2, NRF2 like the football. And when that NRF2 protein and that pathway gets activated inside the body, your body's now able to make its own antioxidants, something that our body is capable of already doing. That's what Protandim does. So where our own body is able to eliminate 1 million free radicals every second per second. So imagine your house, or imagine your body as a house fire, right? Taking your direct antioxidants like your blueberries, it's like taking a Dixie cup of water and trying to put out your house fire, right? What Protandim does is it activates that body, and now we have a sprinkler system and a fire hose inside of every room of that burning house. Now, which would you rather have? I hope you're saying sprinkler system and fire hose, right? So did you see John Quinones? His oxidative stress level came down by 45% in 2 weeks. That's so significant. We have a study that was published on the National Institute of Health database called PubMed.gov, and it says Protandim lowers oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. Who's excited about that? That's a very exciting claim. We just said oxidative stress is linked to over 200 diseases and malfunctions in the body. That's amazing. So that's what we do. It's a combination of 5 herbs, and when I get into talking more about the products, I'll share a little bit more about that. But who do you think needs this kind of information? Everybody. Who do you think can benefit from this product? Everybody. Yeah, we're breathing in all the same polluted air. So when that news report aired, it used to say, for more information, go to ABC News, and everybody did. If you saw that news report and you were sitting on the couch, that's what you did. $5 million of orders came in overnight. This is a publicly traded company. Our stock went from under $1 to over $20 just on sheer speculation on what this product was going to do. People were calling Dr. McCord to get hands on the product so that they can start funding their own independent studies. It was truly incredible. But as you saw, Dr. McCord, he's a researcher, a scientist. There was just no infrastructure. So the company said, well, let's put this in retail. This sat in GNC, Whole Foods, and 10,000 stores across the US. But this is a Nerve2 activator. It's not a regular supplement. So it just sat on the shelves from 2005 to 2009, doing $3 million in sales. Now, if you're a company, that's not doing very good, especially with something as powerful as what this is. So in 2009, the board of directors getting very, very frustrated with what's going on here. So they brought in a business consultant. He saw the ABC News report that you guys just saw, and he took a look at the studies that we had. And he said, you guys have a breakthrough on your hands. In order to get this out to people, you've got to take the product off the shelf. And that's exactly what they did. And in 2009, they turned the platform of this business model into network marketing, just sharing this in groups of people and working together to share that ABC News report. Well, in that first year of turning this business model, the company went to $11 million. Now, is that a great decision or a great decision? Yeah, it's a great decision, right? Now, closing out 2016, coming into 17 here, we are a $200 million company. That's amazing. Yeah, Bernie said, wow, I saw that. $200 million company, and still nobody knows about what we have here. This is very unique, and the timing of this will blow you away. So what I'm going to talk about now are the 6 components to consider when taking a look at a business opportunity. How do you know that this is a good one, and how do you know that this is a good fit for you? Well, there's a couple things to take a look at. And the first thing to look at is the company itself. This is a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ. Our ticker is LFVN. And we are spearheaded by a guy named Darren Jensen, who is our CEO, who brings in over 25 years of experience alone and brought a team of people with him. He is responsible for taking companies like ours at that $200 million mark to that $1 billion moneymaker, right? That is what is happening here. And to go into that global expansion, we are the corporate sponsors of a Major League Soccer team, Real Salt Lake. So we have LifeVantage written across the jerseys of these players that are traveling across the globe. How's that for global expansion, right? It's amazing. So we know soccer is the fastest growing sport. The mission of our company is we make people better, and in doing so, we make the world a better place. How about a mission like that to be able to align with, right? Awesome. So amazing company, amazing group of people to work with, amazing corporate staff, and we are in 10 different countries right now. Absolutely awesome. We are still at the forefront of this. So the next thing to take a look at and consider are the products. Behind every business, there's a product or a service. And what do our products look like? So I'm going to share screen here so you guys can see what our products look like. Hopefully this comes up. All right, so give me a thumbs up if you guys can see that. Okay, all right, good. Our company's website is lifevantage.com, and I'm gonna pull up these products here. So I'm gonna start here with our Protandim. Protandim is a NRF2 activator. It's a Nerve2 activator. It's not a regular supplement, like I said. It comprises of 5 herbs, and that is green tea, milk thistle, ashwagandha, bacopa, and turmeric. people are used to looking at bottles and saying, oh, these are all really good ingredients. And that's all well and good. But what makes Protandim so unique is the synergy of what we have here. It's like the perfect recipe. All of these things combined are in very low doses. And when that happens, we've done something inside the body that has never been done before. This has 12 patents, so it protects our business. We have 6 US, 6 international patents. And one of our patents is actually to be able to lower C-reactive protein inside the body, which is inflammation. And you think it's a good thing to be able to lower inflammation in the body? It's amazing. We also have 26 peer-reviewed papers and studies on the National Institute of Health database, like I mentioned before, is pubmed.gov. And feel free to go there and take a look and type in oxidative stress and, diabetes, whatever it is you might be curious about. And you can also type in Protandim, and you're going to see 23 of those there on PubMed. The other 3 that I am talking about are on a different site, and we can share those with you if you guys are interested. Company also came out with a NRF1 right here. Now, mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. That is our battery. That's what allows cells to function as best as they can. And one of the things that's linked to diseases is mitochondrial dysfunction. And so our NRF1 product helps to rev up the mitochondria inside of your body. So these two together you can get as a bundle. Next, people were giving Protandim to their dogs. They said, Fluffy needs some love too, right? And dogs actually have more oxidative stress because that's what they're doing, right? They're breathing in a lot more of that toxicity. And so they said, you're already giving Protandim to your dogs. They decided to come out with Petandim, which we know the pet market is already $1 billion industry. And we have Petandim, and you can see the name Petandim. Obviously, we're going to be going into some other markets probably as well. So that's very exciting. We also have a NRF2 activator for the skin. Now, LSU did a skin cancer study, and they said if Protandim is doing that on the inside, what can it do for the outside? And so this is a NRF2 activation skincare line. It's a 4-part regimen. And, word on the street is that Estee Lauder is actually coming out with a NRF2 skincare line. So it's not just any skincare line. This is a NRF2 activator to help regenerate the cells. It's a 4-part system, and you actually get free shipping when you purchase our True Science. Now, Axio, one of my favorites here. So this is a business opportunity, right? And one of the things that was not being attracted to this company was millennials. But they said, what is attractive to the millennial population? And that's energy. How many times do you see us walking down the street with our Red Bulls and our Rockstars and our Monsters, right? And they are loaded with X amount of caffeines and sugars, and they bring you up, but then they give you that crash. Well, the company came out with something called Axio, which is our smart energy drink, and it allows the communication of our neurotransmitters in the brain. It gets rid of all that brain fog, help us to focus, clarity, just really help to calm the brain and nerve to activate the brain as well. I use this for my workouts. I use this to help get me through the day. What's really neat is you can see here, it's sleeves. So you get a pack of 30, and they come in these individual sleeves, so you can throw it in your briefcase or in your purse or what have you. Take it with you. We have some decaf flavors and some caffeinated flavors as well. And last but not least, we have a weight management line. Not a weight loss line, a weight management line. Now, this is really unique because our weight management line is centered around a probiotic. And probiotics are really good for your gut health. What's really unique and different about ours is that it has a patented coating around it called Wellmune. And what that does is it makes sure that this probiotic is able to survive the stomach acid and able to get into the small and large intestine where it's supposed to deliver all of the good bacteria. We also have a citrus-based fat burner, which targets visceral fat. That's the detrimental fat that's around the organs. We also have a cleanse, which Some people do, you know, once a month, once every 3 months, what have you, but it's a really easy soft cleanse. It's not like you got to take off work because you're sitting by the bathroom, right? It's a very easy and gentle cleanse that we can do. We also have a protein powder. And what's really awesome about our protein is that it is a combination of whey and casein, but it's low in calorie. A lot of protein powders on the market are very high in calorie. And you know, they can really bump up that calorie count, but we get all the good properties with a low amount of calories here. So that's really enticing. So what's really unique about our product line, they are consumable products. So when you're taking a look at a business, that's something that you want to look for, because these are products that people will continue to take month after month after month. And you know, there's a lot of companies out there, but you know, this is a water bottle. I don't need a new water bottle every single month, right? But I do need to take these products every single month because it activates my body. And so knowing that we have these, you know, consumable products, we're not looking for new customers, new customers, new customers. We're able to show our product line. And what's nice is it's a very small product line. We don't have a whole catalog of things. And these are unique category changing products in the realm of a really hot topic right now called nutrigenomics, which is, you know, the ability of using naturally occurring compounds to impact our gene expression. So let me head back to screen. All right, so the next thing to look at is trends. Trends in business. Health and wellness is a $1 trillion industry. It is a growing economic trend. So if you're looking to start a business, would you want to start a business in the sector of the market that's growing and expanding or shrinking? Right? Hopefully you're saying growing, right? Health and wellness is not going out of style. Let me ask you this. Do you know anybody looking to be unhealthy? Yeah, I didn't think so. I have yet to hear that, right? So this is something that people are looking for. People want to take care of themselves. People want to take care of their body, but they're not looking for Me Too products anymore. People are looking for longevity. And one of the really cool things that actually a study that came out from the National Institute of Aging is a 10-year study. Protandim is the only supplement on the market proven to extend life by 7%. That's massive. That's massive. So it's also improving quality of life as well. Another trend is home-based business. We all want more time. We want more freedom. We want to make some extra money, but we're not looking to necessarily go out and get another job, right? That takes away from our time. So home-based business is a trend. Network marketing and this industry is a trend. I'm sure you guys have seen retail stores. They're closing down. Certain jobs are becoming very, very obsolete. And if you don't have some kind of a specialty, you know, you may not be around. So, you know, keeping your eye on being able to generate some income and create some wealth in your life from a home-based business, thumbs up for me right there. Another trend is just lowering that cost of doing business, right? We all want to be a part of something bigger and greater, but, you know, brick and mortar costs a whole lot of money with a lot of risk. Here with LifeVantage, you can make a very small investment for unlimited income potential. And that's amazing. And that can only be done here in an industry like that. Yeah, Dave Trout. He said, yeah. How exciting is that, right? Another trend, and an unfortunate trend, is economic instability. How many people do we know that, you know, need a little extra money? Many of us don't have enough in our savings piled up to be able to take off work, right, for 3 months at a time. We don't have that. We don't have that kind of freedom anymore. Things are really changing in the economy, and you know, to be able to have something extra is awesome. It actually says that an extra $300 to $500 can actually save someone's home from going into foreclosure. And with a business like ours, we can actually show you how to do that and then some. So that's for trends in business. Next thing is timing. Now, this is the thing that really caught my attention. I know many people may say it's the products that makes up the opportunity. I'm here to tell you it's the timing that makes up 50% of what an opportunity is. And this was the most attractive thing for me. I will share quickly my story is that I've been in the network marketing industry before, but I was in an industry that everybody already knew about. It was a saturated market. Everybody already had what I was offering and everybody knew about it. I was late to the barbecue, I was late to the ball game, and I came with the same thing everybody had. So although it was a good thing I had, everybody already knew about it, and I wasn't first. So what's really great about timing here is we have less than 70,000 distributors in the whole market that we have. And that's really significant. It takes about 150,000 distributors to take a market into momentum. And we're not there yet. So the fact that we have however many, a small group of us here, I considered myself lucky when I first heard about this information. So the person who invited you thinks so highly of you to be able to come here to get this information and capitalize on something like this. So the timing is really, really key. We are a $200 million company. We will hit that momentum. I can't tell you when it's going to happen, but it's happening soon. I was with part of our corporate team over the weekend, and I will tell you, we've got some really amazing things coming, and it's like you don't want to miss out. I had absolute FOMO when I saw this information. So timing is absolutely key when taking a look at this, and that's what really caught my attention. So what about compensation, right? Like, who would like to make some money with this, right? What does that look like? So I'm gonna pull up our earnings claim statement. And because this is a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ, we have third-party people looking at our company, looking at this information and giving us these numbers here, right? The company has to report this. So I'm gonna show you our earnings claim statement here. I think I can pull this up, switch screens. All right, so if you go to LifeVantage.com and scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see distributor compensation summary. Scroll to the second page and you will see this chart. And this you can see here, July 1st, 2016 through June 30th, 2017. So this is our updated numbers, you guys. So I wanna call your attention to actually this first column here. You can see there are 12 ranks inside of our company, Pro 1 through Pro 10, and then we have this Executive Master Pro 10. There is another one that's there, but we don't have it there yet because no one's hit that part of the company, so just know there's room for growth. Draw your attention now to this third column right here, monthly average. This was really significant to me when I was taking a look at this, and I hope it is for you too. So you can see our Pro 1, first rank in the company, well, I should say distributor is when you first partner with us, and it's less than 1,000 points of volume. Everything in our company is based on points. We can't do anything on dollars because we're open in 10 different countries and our currencies are all different. So everything here is based on points. So distributor is less than 1,000 points going through your business and going through your organization, but that's somebody that's still making an average of $13. First rank in our company here, Pro 1, it's an average of $79. Now, that may not be that significant to you, but do you have any other stream that's gonna just generate you $79 coming in, right? That could be enough to cover your cell phone bill. And let's think about your bank account. I don't know about you, but I certainly did not have this much money saved up to get passive money of $79. I think my account was like 0.2 cents or something crazy, right? Like we're not getting that kind of passive income. So I want to also draw your attention here. Pro 4, 5, and 6 here. I mean, the numbers just keep going up. 580, 1,100, 2,500, 5,800. That's amazing. And what's really cool is people are sticking around. Now, I told you I'd been a part of network marketing before. So when I saw this income disclosure, this was amazing because right here, you can see Premier Pro 4, 5, and 6. These are the middle ranks of our company. And you can actually see that's where most of the money is flowing. And that's so significant because it means people are sticking around. It means people are actually making money, but it also means people are achieving that rank in the company. That's huge. And there are a lot of people that are joining our LifeVantage company that have never done network marketing before and are making it to these ranks right here. So just know that whatever kind of money and whatever thing you want to create inside of your life, we are able to tell you what this system is, and I'll talk about that in a second, so you can start to earn this kind of money if this is something you want. If you want to be a Master Pro 10 or Master Executive Pro 10, we can show you how to do that, right? If you wanted to just generate, a Pro 3 income and you're just looking for $200 to $500, we can show you how to do that. We work with great teams of people here to help you leverage and get this kind of income. So I want to stop share. So that's the residual income piece, right? And unless you're an author, unless you are a musician or something, where else can we get residual income? That's when you do the work one time and continue to get paid over and over and over again. And that's really significant because there's nothing else that I know of can do that unless you're doing this business or you're an author, right? I'm a physical therapist. If I have a patient on the table, I'm making money. When I show up, I make money. I don't go, I don't get any money, right? So imagine being able to have to call off work or something because you get injured, God forbid, and you had something to do, right? Now you've got a way to generate some other income in your life. And I would just love to call on one of my business partners, an absolute dear friend, Brigitte Henry. Brigitte, are you there? And I've been working with Brigitte for over a year. She is a physical therapist as well. She is a single mom of adorable boy, Caden. He's 9, light of her life. But I will tell you, this woman came with her hair on fire to this business. She saw the timing of this. And Brigitte, would you just share your why for, why you joined LifeVantage?
Yeah, you hit a bit on the spot already. I'm a mom. So being a physical therapist is a wonderful job. It's so much job satisfaction, but it has 2 problems with it. One, it's physically demanding. And to do that until you're 67 years old is, that I don't know if I can do that. And then being a mom, our schedules are made 4 weeks ahead of time. And every time my son is sick and I have to call and tell them, hey, reschedule my patients. I'm not in today. There's no space to put anybody but weeks out. And then at school, I tell the teacher every year, I say, hey, I want to go on all the field trips and please let me know ahead of time. And you have an award ceremony and all those things. And time after time again, I get a notice in the beginning of the week, hey, we have a award ceremony coming up this Wednesday at 11 o'clock, or can you come on a field trip next week? And, I have a lot of responsibility towards my patients, so I always have to tell my son, I'm sorry, baby, I can't come. But it really pulls on my heartstrings. And he's 9 years old already, and I really want my life to be different. Now, when I was introduced to this opportunity, now keep in mind that before this opportunity, I wasn't even aware that this existed. I just thought that this was the way it is and just go with the flow. So when I was introduced to this opportunity, for one, the science just jumped out. My first thought was, I need to share this with my patients. Everybody needs to know. The second reality of, wow, I may not have to work until I'm 67 years old. I can be with my son and enjoy him before he goes to college. That became a reality. It's almost like you see a light at the end of the tunnel. And it's been an amazing journey. I've been doing it for 1.5 years now, and no regrets. I love it. I share it with everybody that I know and love. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Brigitte.
Welcome.
And I just want to tell you guys, we get paid 6 different ways. 3 of those ways are linear. The other 3 are residual. So I'll just give you a quick example. We get 40% of, what people purchase. If you've got a new customer, we get 40% of if you've got a new business partner coming in based on their points. We have global profit sharing. What company do you know offers global profit sharing? Company I worked for certainly doesn't give me that, right? So we've got global profit sharing here, which allows for a very collaborative culture of what we have. And we also have generational check matching. You're going to earn 10% of the checks of the people that you've brought into this business to grow with you. We also have leadership bonuses as well as you continue to grow in the company and help people do the same thing that you were doing. So 6 different ways sounds really awesome to me. Last but not least, the system. Like, how do we do this thing, right? Like, how do we share with people? So one of the ways is through this Zoom platform. We build our business via three-way phone call. We also may, you know, have a gathering and have a meeting in someone's home with people, you know, that they want to gather together. And, you know, we share that ABC News report like it was back in 2005, because that really does set the stage for what we're doing. And then we work in teams of people to catch people up to speed with what it is we're doing. I called some of my absolute sharpest friends that were into their health, into mindset, understand business, right? Understand business and where this was going. I was not afraid to take this to anybody because I knew what a change this could be. I said, you know, there's an ABC Primetime Investigative Report. I'd like you to watch it. When can we schedule a time? You know, we worked in teams of people doing that three-way phone call or a presentation like this, and there's somebody there to help catch them up to speed with what we are doing. We send people to, you know, more information if they wanted to on pubmed.gov, people ready to order, people ready to join the business, whatever you'd like, okay? So at this point, you're probably falling into a couple categories here. The first one is maybe you want to get more information, okay? The person who invited you can certainly help you get more. PubMed.gov is a great place to go. Just know anybody can put anything on the internet. Wikipedia was not where I could do my research, so I don't recommend you go there, okay? Scholar.google.com is a great place to go. It gets rid of all the paid bloggers and advertisers out there. Type in oxidative stress, Protandim, what have you. The next thing is you recognize how important these products are and you want to have them inside your body. Know that we all have our replicated website, and you can become a customer, a preferred customer. You're going to get the products at a wholesale price. You don't have to be a business partner in order to get the same price we do. So get back with the person that invited you. The third thing is you want to partner with us. You see the timing of all of this. Just know that there are three ways to come into the business. One is more of an upgraded customer. You can, you know, build a medium-sized business, or you can build a really big business. Get back with the person who invited you if that is your interest, and you can have a conversation about that. And the last category is you've got a referral. You're like, look, I know somebody who needs to get this information. Let that person know who invited you here that you have a referral as well. And just know that if you are a customer, you can actually help keep those own referrals that you might have, and then you're going to earn points towards your own product as well. So I want to thank you guys for giving me your time today. I hope you got some valuable information. Very excited to work with some of you here on this call, and you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Siobhan.
Siobhan. Good job. Great job.
Eileen?
Bye.
Siobhan.